Bikes are fun.
I always tell the kids is to be safe, listen to me, and to have fun. Since I moved to San Diego about 15 years ago, there weren't as many bike lanes, and even when I had the kids, it wasn't as safe to ride. But as more families have moved into the neighborhood, there's just a lot more people riding their bikes around, and we have a lot of good company.
No matter your size, right, your age, you can always hop on a bike or learn how to get on a bike. Now that there's more signage, more bike lanes, it's accessible for many people. It's super fun when you're riding around in a big group, and it's very contagious. Many people can use it for exercise, for transportation, for leisure, for fun. It's not really hard. I think once you get into it, you'll really enjoy it.
I choose to commute by bike because it's one of the most sustainable choices that you can make. Here in San Diego, transportation accounts for the bulk amount of our emissions. So switching your commute to something that's a little bit more climate friendly, whether that's walking, biking, or taking transit, can have a potentially huge impact.
They love it and I love it because it's so much easier to get around than trying to convince them to go walking with me. Not only do we get to have an active lifestyle, but we also get to see people. We see a lot more people than we ever would. We can go to the store, we ride to the library, and ride to breakfast and restaurants around.
If you're trying to look for a bike, you don't need to get a super expensive one, right? You can always look for local used bikes. You can go to bike co-op. You don't need a lot of money to just get a new bike.
Biking is great, and you can bike to do anything that you need to do in your car. You can bike to the grocery store, you can bike to the park, you can bike to the cafe, you can bike to get brunch with your friends. I can go grab an ice cream cone up the street by bike. If you have an errand to run, try doing it by bike. At the end of the day, bikes are really fun.
I love being on a bike because it allows me to explore areas that I previously just dismissed because I was riding in a car. Sometimes there's little nooks and crannies to these neighborhoods in San Diego, my own neighborhood, and just finding those little hidden treasures, the little sunset view, or the little park that you didn't even know about, it's a magical thing.
I love riding my bike because it makes my commute the best part of my day. Feeling the wind in your hair and getting fresh air and sunshine is honestly one of the best parts of living in San Diego, and doing it by bike makes it a lot better.